And finally, let's talk about the topic that, fuck it. LeBron James complaining to the refs is getting out of hand. Someone has to say it. Someone has to say it. Now, I don't care if you're a big Lakers fan or someone who hates the Lakers. I don't care if you're the biggest bronsexual out there or someone who just shits on him and thinks he's like the 11th greatest player of all time. You have to admit that watching Lakers games is kind of pathetic. The Lakers' behavior is pathetic. It starts with LeBron, but it's the whole team. It's not even like it started off, I think, last year. It was kind of controversial calls, and LeBron, he's always been one of those guys to get in the ref's face. What are you doing? Complaining to the refs. Sure, he's a competitive kind of guy. Everyone has done that. All the greats did that. Kobe's done that. MJ, all the greats do it. Nothing wrong with that. If you think a call didn't go your way and you get up in the ref's face, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has done that. Anyone who's played any sort of sport has done that at any level. But the thing is, it gets to a point where this year, I'm watching the Lakers playing the OKC Thunder last night. This isn't even like a good team. This team is ass. They don't even have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This team literally has no idea. They have no primary ball handler. They don't know what the fuck. I'm watching these guys in clutch time, in crunch time. They don't know what the fuck. This is a bad team. This is a terrible team. They're going down to the wire. They're going down to the wire with the LA Lakers. And every fucking play, I'm not exaggerating. I turn on the TV. The very first thing I see is a replay of LeBron James hacking some guy's arm like this, immediately turning to the refs and complaining about getting a foul call. Bro, you're caught in 4K hacking someone's arm. And then in overtime, LeBron James is backing up. He's moving backwards, gets bumped into, flops, and expects to get a charge. You are moving and you're not in the restricted zone. That's the fucking rule. And he's complaining to the refs constantly. He gets called for the blocking foul. He gets up in the ref's face. What the fuck? He wants a review. And while the guy's shooting free throws, he's turning around to the refs, not even paying attention, asking him about the call. Bro, I don't know if he doesn't know the rules. He didn't go to college. Maybe he didn't learn the rules. Maybe his age, his mind. I don't get it. And it trickles down to the whole team. Yeah, watching the Lakers play, it feels like they all think they're all fucking entitled. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. But again, even the biggest LeBron fans, you have to sit there and admit, LeBron, you got to stop. It's every play. It's every play his arms go up. Every play he wants to review. Every fucking... You just watch the Lakers play. Watch the Lakers play. That'd be a very fun drinking game. Everyone would be plastered by 5 minutes into the first quarter. But every time LeBron James puts his arms up or asks for a review, you take a shot. You'd be fucked. You would not make it through. You wouldn't make it through half. There's no way. I don't care who the fuck you are. But it gets to a point where it's unwatchable. It's the second best team in the NBA. I want to see these guys. They're going to win an NBA championship this year. They're going to bullshit their way to a ring. No, they're not. They're going to win it clean. They're going to deserve the championship. LeBron's going to win Finals MVP. Everyone's going to call him the GOAT. I'm going to call him the GOAT. But I can't. It's not fun to watch. It's not fun basketball. I'm a Spurs fan. My team is known for being boring. And I think this is boring. I don't know. That's what I have to say about that. But it gets to a point where you could be the biggest LeBron fan out there. You have to just kind of sit there and admit, yo, LeBron, someone has to say it. Someone has to say it. And it's sad that it's me because everyone thinks that I hate the guy. I just don't like the way he plays. Or not even that. I just don't like certain aspects of his game. I just don't think he's the greatest of all time. I think he's going to be the greatest of all time after he wins his 5th Finals MVP this year and his 5th championship. He might he'll probably win it. I think he'll probably win MVP. I don't think he deserves it. I think he'll probably win MVP this year. Narratives might carry him through. And when it's all said and done, and 50 years from now, we're going to be looking back, LeBron James is the GOAT. But in this moment in time, it's just not fun watching him play. And he hits the clutch shots. He hits all the clutch shots. He's a very smart player. He gets the matchup he wants. it's just not fun watching him play.